Star of the Seas is Royal Caribbean's newest and the world's largest cruise ship. It made its maiden voyage earlier this year in 2025. Nicole and I just sailed on Star of the Seas earlier this year, and there's so much to see and do on this ship that we even had trouble fitting everything into 7 full days. So in this video, we're going to give you our absolute must-dos for Star of the Seas so you can make the most of your time on board this amazing ship. I'm Travis.
And I'm Nicole.
Let's get wanderlost.
As a reminder, we just set sail on Star of the Seas, so we have a ton of content upcoming on our channel. So if you would like to see more about our sailing on this amazing ship, make sure that you like this video and subscribe for more. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 is the Ocean Odyssey Parade that takes place on the Royal Promenade. If you have sailed on some of Royal Caribbean's larger ships, you may be familiar with the Anchors Away Parade or something familiar that they have on several different ships, but this is an all-new parade just for Star of the Seas. This is an ocean-themed parade that has tons of fun music, great costumes, dancing, and even set pieces, and is super fun for both kids and the entire family. Make sure you keep an eye out on your cruise compass or the Royal Caribbean app to see when this parade is taking place on your sailing. It usually takes place in the morning and afternoon, and it comes in at number 10 on our list.
At number 9 is an elegant dining experience themed to Prohibition-era Chicago. It's Lincoln Park Supper Club. Not that Lincoln Park, like the president. Lincoln Park Supper Club is a multi-course, multi-drink, elegant dining experience that has live music in a very small, intimate venue. If you like jazz music and fine dining and overall amazing service, then Lincoln Park Supper Club is for you. This is a specialty dining restaurant. It costs anywhere from $130 to $200 per person, and for us, we found it very much worth it. So try all the unique dishes, sip on some really great drinks, and enjoy that amazing jazz music at Lincoln Park Supper Club, which is number 9 on our list.
Number 8 is make sure that you attend the Millennium Y2K dance party. If you are in the mood for Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears, and all that goes with it, this is the place to be. Y2K was 25 years ago, but they're bringing it back, and it was really exciting to see a different party rather than your standard one-hit wonders. So it comes in at number 8 on our list because we had a really good time.
They even do a countdown to Y2K, and stuff might happen when it reaches 0. At number 7, we have Thrill Island, and most importantly, the Category 6 Water Park. The Category 6 Water Park is one of the defining features of the Icon class ships. It stands out at the very top of the ship on Star of the Seas. There are 6 water slides, 2 of each type. 2 body slides, 2 mat slides, and 2 family raft slides. You can't go on an Icon class ship without experiencing the water slides that they have to offer because it's the most and biggest water park at sea. We really enjoy the family raft rides, and the mat slides are pretty good as well. Whatever you're into, when it comes to water slides, you should definitely check out the Category 6 Water Park up in Thrill Island.
Do you want to see what the largest kitchen at sea looks like and how it operates? If so, then number 6 is for you. This is an on-ship excursion called Sip Tour Brunch, and this is where you get to sip champagne or mimosas and go through the galley. You get to see how they prepare meals for over 6,000 people every single day, go through the kitchen, the crew areas, and get a special inside peek. And then to top it off, after that, you get to have brunch. This is an extra charge excursion, usually around $50 or so per person. But if you are interested in ship operations, it is totally worth it. We highly recommend and loved getting to see the Galley on such a large ship. Coming in at number 5 is to find the biggest celebrity on board Star of the Seas. You may know her as the Chief Dog Officer, Sailor. She is the golden retriever that lives on board, and she is roaming the ship for meet and greets, and she is the goodest girl. So if you are a dog lover, you have to be on the lookout because you never know when she might pop up, and you get to meet Sailor.
Number 4 on our must-dos for Star of the Seas is a bar on the Royal Promenade. This bar features live music, comedy, and a fun atmosphere. This is the Dueling Pianos Bar, located on Deck 6 of the Royal Promenade. The Dueling Pianos Bar features 2 performers. They take requests, they tell jokes, and they make fun of the audience. This is a must-do experience on Star of the Seas. It's packed every single night. They do several different shows, and it's one of the most fun experiences that we had on board. We highly recommend the Dueling Pianos Bar. Make sure you get there early so you get a nice seat. Just know that if you're close to the pianos, they might make fun of you. It was super fun. We highly recommend it. The Dueling Pianos Bar is number 4.
Up next is a Royal Caribbean classic, which is the AquaTheater show. Coming in at number 3 is Torque. This show takes place in the all-new Aquadome and is a crazy, intense mix of high dives, synchronized swimming, and maybe even motorcycles. Out of water show. Who would have thought? But this show is a can't miss. It is fantastic. It had great music, super high energy, and Torque is number 3 on our list.
Before we get into the top 2 on our top 10 must-dos aboard Star of the Seas, let's talk about some honorable mentions. And I'll tell you, this list was incredibly hard to put together because there's so much to see and do on Star of the Seas. We were going back and forth, and there's just some stuff that's just not going to make the list that you should definitely try to see as well. But we're going to give you 3 honorable mentions just to kind of round out this list to show that we didn't just limit it to 10. Our first honorable mention is a game show that takes place in an Absolute Zero, which is the ice skating rink on board Star of the Seas. This is the adults-only Crazy Quest, which is an in-room scavenger hunt. Nicole and I check out Crazy Quest on every single ship that it's offered on, and let me tell you, on Star of the Seas, it was the best version of Crazy Quest that we've ever experienced. So make sure you check out the adult-only scavenger hunt Crazy Quest as our first honorable mention. Our next honorable mention is a couple of the bars on board, 3 in particular. The first one is the Lime and Coconut, which is the pool bar on the pool deck. And make sure you get the Lime and Coconut. It comes in a little bucket, and it was amazing. The second one is over in the surf side, and it's the Lemon Post. This made our top 10 on Icon of the Seas, and it just missed out on Star of the Seas. This bar has great mocktails and non-alcoholic drinks for both kids and adults, and then even alcoholic versions that are even better. We highly recommend the Lemon Post. You should go there a bunch of times. And after the Lemon Post is the Overlook Bar. This is located up in the Aquadome at the very front of the ship in the Overlook. This bar is known for the Overlook Spritz, which is one of our most favorite drinks on board Star of the Seas. The Overlook Bar also has some of the best atmosphere, especially at night, even though it's really low-key and chill. And our last honorable mention is up in the Aquadome Market, which is like the food hall up in the Aquadome, but there's 2 places in particular that we really like. The first one is the Crepe Place. Make sure you get the classic crepe. That was our favorite. And then the other one is Feta, which is a Mediterranean food kiosk inside the Aquadome Marketplace. This is a place that Nicole has to go to multiple times on our cruise. So those are your honorable mentions. We had Crazy Quest, some of the bars on board, and then the Aquadome Marketplace. Now back to our countdown.
Number 2 is one of my favorite things to do on a Royal Caribbean ship, and it is the ice skating show. On Star of the Seas, it is called Soul, and it is celebrating the sun throughout all different parts of the country, and it is probably one of the best ice skating shows that we have seen. It is super upbeat, fantastic music, and some of the craziest stunts that you've ever seen, let alone on an ice skating rink. So even if you don't like ice skating, you need to see this show because there is something for everyone and it is so much fun.
Cruise director Mike said it was his favorite ice skating show, and he's been on almost every single ship that has an ice skating rink. It is that good. And for number 1, I don't know if this is a surprise, but it was pretty close with Soul. It is the main show in the main theater, and it's one of my favorite movies growing up, and they have it as a stage show, and that's Back to the Future on stage. We can't really show you any of the video from this show because they do not allow photography or video during the show. They'll actually walk by and tell you not to video and flash a flashlight in your face. So do not film and do not take photos. But this show is so good. It is better than Wizard of Oz on Icon, and we had that as number 1 on Icon. So if you're going on Star of the Seas, you have to go watch Back to the Future in the main theater. Watch it multiple times. It is so good, especially if you are a child of the 80s like I am. This show is for you. We can't recommend it enough. You have to see Back to the Future. It is definitely number 1 on our list, and we recommend it for everybody going on this incredible ship. So there you have it. That's our must-dos aboard Star of the Seas. Now let me tell you, this was one of the hardest lists we've ever had to put together for these must-dos on the ships that we've sailed on. There were so many things that we left out, like Azumi in the Park, Playmakers, Laser Tag, The Hideaway, the game shows, the Pearl Cafe, the pool. And I'm missing so many things just by listing them out right now that you're probably like, you forgot about this. So why don't you just tell us what we forgot about in the comment section below, and what are your must-dos on board Star of the Seas if you had a chance to sail on this amazing ship from Royal Caribbean. Now, if you want to help support the channel and you like this video, make sure you
like this video
and subscribe to our channel for more. And if you need us, we're going to sneak back on the Star of the Seas and go to the Royal Theater and watch another showing of Back to the Future because it's so good. I'm Travis.
and I'm Nicole.
Thanks so much for watching.